Yeah.
We know that you guys, most of you guys got along really well. Are there any issues of you guys, or you, or any of the other people not getting along and having issues?
Not really. I mean, you know, not really. You know, that's all I'm going to say. But of course, you're going to have personality conflicts. We're human beings. We're young teenagers. You know, we suddenly became famous and we didn't know it. You know, anything that you hear about, you know, bitter rivalries amongst the Power Rangers, it's not true. You know, it was kind of a double blessing that the show became extremely famous, but we didn't necessarily. You know what I'm saying? We're not Bob De Niro. We were Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, blah, blah, blah. You know, we also didn't become filthy, stinking rich, which kept you know, our feet on the ground by and large. By and large, you know, like I said, I was the worst of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the deal with you guys becoming monkeys?
Oh, somebody asked that. That was and he actually reminded me why it never happened. Is that we were trying to develop a spin-off.
Right.
So
I'm sorry.
that's what happened. Yes.
Whose idea was Extreme Heist?
That was Koichi. That was on the off season. Koichi wanted to do, you know, with the stunt guys, show what they could do, you know. And it was a decent script, and that's where it came. You know, he'd just gotten a digital format video had just come out, so suddenly it became feasible to do a fully feature with no budget. Because we had no budget. That was no choice about it. You know, using our own vehicles and stuff. So yeah.
Ever since you and both were, you know, kind of the ruder characters, the more annoying ones, I was just wondering if you ever had a problem where little kids would be all, you know, nice to the Rangers and, like, you know, kick you in the shin.
Well, they didn't do that to the Rangers? The funniest I ever got, because I was rude and a bad guy. Have you ever seen or heard of chick comics? They are, I don't know what, they're religious comics that have a very, not even an evangelical message. They're extremely, you know, Johnny goes to the store, gets hit by a car. Johnny's friend says, "Oh, Mommy, I'm so sad Johnny's dead, but at least he's in a better place." "Oh, how I wish he was." Johnny died in sin. You know, they scare kids. These things. But one day I got one of those in the mail from a kid, basically telling me how to amend my ways. I'm like, oh, kid, if only you knew the truth. It's so much worse. Holly and I. All right, here's the story. So we've been in Australia for about 4 months. And if you saw the movie, you'd see not a lot of us ended up on film. We had more to do in the original script, but I don't know, there were some problems. So you actually saw even less than they shot. Nevertheless, that ain't no 4 months worth of material you saw in that movie, you know what I'm saying? So Polly and I had a lot of time on our hands. A lot. But so when we were about ready to leave Australia once and for all, we had acquired a bunch. 4 months is a long time. I mean, I had bought a car because it was cheaper than renting one. We had, you know, ghetto boxes in our apartments. Where, you know, it was the first apartment I ever had. Actually, was my apartment in Sydney. You know, I was still living at my parents' house, season 1 and part of season 2 of Power Rangers, because it was only 6 months of work and not very good money at all. So when we were about to leave, we had a bunch of stuff left over. Are you familiar with the song Carmen Barona? You hear it in every action movie. It's a classical music piece, full organ. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know that one. Well, we had a CD of that, or a tape. It was before CDs. This is back. We had 45s. We had a little dog who cranked the wheel. So we thought we couldn't take this giant ghetto blaster back, so we had to get rid of it. I was living on the 14th floor, overlooking the party street. So, and I had a balcony. It went something like this. Dun, dun, wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 my boy was that stupid. Okay. Anything else? Yes.
So I have to ask, were you a nerd or a bully in high school?
You know, I was kind of in between, honestly. I got kicked out of middle school for lighting kids' hair on fire. And all my friends were like professional thugs. I mean, these guys, I don't even want to get into what they've gotten into, you know. So we were always getting into trouble, and at some point I got grounded so... My stepdad was a Marine drill sergeant. And he was since out, but he was still in, if you know what I mean. At some point he just said, look, all your friends, I'm going to kill you if you hang out with these people. And fortunately for me, they all got kicked out of high school. I had only gotten kicked out of junior high, you know, so as they got kicked out one by one and I was under contract that said, you so much as sneeze, you're out. Because of that is why I got into theater. Doing theater was the only time my parents would let me out of the house. Because they knew I wasn't robbing things and stealing things. And I was meeting girls. 2 guys, the ratio, girls to guys in the theater class, like 6-to-1, 10-to-1. Oh my God, it's wonderful. So that's why I get into classes. Suddenly I'm meeting chicks, not getting killed by my dad on a regular basis. And so when you go into theater, you become a drama geek in a certain way, you know. So once again, was I a bully? It was kind of nothing, you know. And since I was an angry punker anyway, drop dead, Narvy! I hate you anyway. Anyone else? Yeah.
Crash social media.
Social D, dude. I like that. You know what? The class, go back and read their and listen to their stuff, and it actually is awesome. I mean, it's very grassroots stuff. It is what hip hop was. That's what a lot of those early punks liked, like you know, reggae, and they always respect, you know. But Social D, as I became an adult, you know, something about sitting in a hotel, you know, broken nose and a broken heart, an empty bottle of gin, you're like, dude, my God. But now, actually, Bad Religion. They're like, the lead singer of Bad Religion got his PhD. Punk rocker went and got his PhD. So, get into the system to take it down. That's the way to do it, guys. So. Anyone else? Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, so there's... Well, oh, wait, you were waiting, and then I'll get you, and then I'll get you.
No, it's okay. I just have to, I'm just curious. During Power Rangers in Space, Bulk and Skull kind of had an unofficial third member in the form of that professor
Oh, yeah.
studying aliens. The old dude. Yeah, the old guy. So I can't remember his name, but I like that title. Yeah. Professor. Can you elaborate more on that?
He was a great... Jack was like an old school, almost vaudevillian type Brooklyn Jew. Oh, sure, guys. Yeah. We met Jack, and he had this great head. He was a perfect height because he was bald as an eagle and about that tall. Let's hire this guy. That was weird because we got to hire him. That was odd. We got to audition, like, yeah. And Jack was just great, and he was also bitter. He's like Yoda in a certain way. So, yeah, oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll do that. And the director walked out, that putz. If he chokes on his own blood, explicative, I would be pretty happy, you know? And he'd say stuff like, oh, I can't make it, I'm old. He was an old dude. I mean, he was already 70 or 65. He was up there, you know? And he would be like, oh, I can't do it tomorrow, I'm sorry. It's a long drive for me. And then they'd be like, oh, we're sorry, Jack. You take the day off, thanks a lot. He'd be like, those buttons, I'm going to the bar, you know? You'd see Jack in this crappy old Honda on the freeway going like 90 miles an hour. 24, they all go, Jack, yo! So a little hand, you know? Right.